diet. Some people have, I don't know if you guys ever heard of ketogenic. There's like paleo, where they don't really, you know, promote like grains and like certain type of carbohydrates. But some people just, you know, it's very hard for them to kind of get off that. But carbohydrates are good for you as long as you get whole, organic, if you can, organic carbohydrates. But it's your fuel, it's your energy source. So when you think about like a car, right? What does it run off? It runs off gas. So you gotta think of carbohydrates as your fuel. So let's say you train before you come to Fit Body Bootcamp. Before you're training, you can always do something that's fast acting. You can do like half a banana, or you can do like, I like organic raw honey. Raw honey will, and it's one of the most complete amino acid profiles out there, and it's good antioxidant too. So you can maybe like a teaspoon of honey before you train, and you'll actually get more energy out of it instead of just going no carb at all before you train. So that's another tip for you guys. But the majority of the day, when you eat carbohydrates, you want to consume more complex carbohydrates. What I mean by complex is like sweet potato, yams, brown rice, wild rice. They break down slower, so they won't spike your insulin. And as we all know, insulin, when you have a lot of spike in insulin, your sensitivity to insulin gets affected and you tend to store more body fat. So try to consume more complex carbohydrates so you get even energy, but don't neglect the fruits too. The fruits are good too because if you guys have a lot of sugar cravings, instead of eating like candy or whatever, try to eat some fruits because at least it has fiber. And I'll kind of get into that a little bit more with fiber. So maximize your metabolism, your recovery, and the way you train. Number one is water. If you're not consuming enough water, you're doing this justice to your body, because 70% of your body is made of water, and a lot of things need water. Your cells, especially your muscle cells, it needs to be hydrated every so often. So definitely water. Make sure you drink enough water. If not, maybe flavor with something, maybe amino acids or some type of low-calorie juices or flavoring to your water. And then second is preparing meals ahead of time. That's another one I would recommend, because a lot of people, they go to work, can't find anything to eat. I'm going to go to McDonald's. You know, I'm going to McDonald's for a quick meal. So because when you prepare your meals ahead of time, you know what you're going to bring to work and you're going to eat it, right? So, and then one thing you can do too is eating more frequent small meals. That will kind of keep you not as hungry. Like a lot of people that skip breakfast and they'll eat a big lunch. So instead of doing that, eat smaller meals. So you're actually burning more calories. You're spiking your metabolism. And that actually, when you eat protein too, there's one tip. When you eat protein, it's called DIT. Because protein is a little bit harder to break down. It's called diet-induced thermogenesis. You're actually enhancing the way you're burning calories by just eating more protein. So you're actually burning a little bit of calories when you eat protein.